big picture here is understanding why producers even need these intermediaries, wholesalers, retailers.
Right. Why not just sell direct all the time?
Well, it's because these partners offer specialization, experience, scale, things that make products not just available, but efficiently accessible.
Okay.
They create a much more optimized market than, say, one manufacturer could manage alone. It's really about more than just moving boxes. It enables commerce.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. Marketing channels. It sounds simple, like just distribution.
Right, but it's not.
Our sources point out, 9 crucial functions? Many are totally behind the scenes, but add huge value.
Exactly. Beyond just, physically having and moving the goods.
Which is the obvious one.
Yeah. Channels are constantly gathering vital info, customers, competitors.
Market intelligence.
Precisely. They develop and spread persuasive communications, to stimulate sales. And here's where it gets interesting. They also negotiate price, terms, transfer of ownership.
Okay, so they're deal makers too.
And think about the financial side. They acquire funds to finance inventories, manage payments. That's huge for cash flow all the way through the chain.
Right. And risk. You mentioned risk.
A massive one. Every channel member takes on risk. Damage, obsolescence, shifts in demand.
So if a product fails, it hits everyone down the line.
It absolutely ripples through. From the raw material supplier to the retailer, they really shoulder a significant burden. And then there's overseeing the actual title transfer. These aren't just tasks. They're what make the market stable and functional.
It sounds like a complex symphony, really. Different parts working together.
That's a good analogy.
Our sources use this idea of 5 flows moving through the channel simultaneously, like currents in a river.
Yeah, it helps visualize the dynamics.
Okay, so let's take an example. Maybe forklift trucks.
Sure.
First, you got the physical flow, the actual trucks moving from suppliers through manufacturers, dealers, transporters, eventually to the customer.
The tangible movement.
Right, but that's just one layer.
Exactly. Underneath, you have the title flow. Who owns it when? Supplier to manufacturer, manufacturer to dealer, dealer to customer.
Transfer, got it.
And crucial, running alongside that, the payment flow. All the money changing hands. Customers pay dealers. Dealers pay manufacturers, usually through banks. It flows back up the chain.
The financial lifeblood. But it doesn't stop there. There's also the information flow.
Key.
Like market research, sales reports, inventory levels, moving both ways.
Both ways, yeah. Involving banks, warehouses, data providers. It's a constant exchange.
And finally, the promotion flow.
Marketing communications.
Ads, promotions, from agencies to manufacturers to dealers trying to reach you, the customer.
Stimulating the purchase. It's truly interconnected, multi-directional. Most people never see this complexity.
And connecting back, it really shows why producers need these partners.
Absolutely. Imagine one producer trying to juggle all those flows and functions alone.
It'd be overwhelming, inefficient, costly.
And severely limit their reach, yeah.
Okay, so that's the why and the what. How do these channels actually structure themselves? We hear about different levels.
Right. The simplest is the direct marketing channel, sometimes called zero level.
0 intermediaries.
Exactly. Producers sell straight to the final customer. Think mail order, online selling like direct-to-consumer brands, TV shopping, even manufacturer-owned stores.
Okay, direct line.
Then you get into indirect channels, where the intermediaries add those layers and value. A one-level channel usually has just one intermediary.
Typically a retailer.
Typically, yes. Manufacturer sells to the store, you buy from the store.
It's simple enough.
A two-level channel adds another step, often a wholesaler, between the manufacturer and the retailer.
Okay, manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, all lists, customer.
Right. And you could even have a 3-level channel, maybe with a wholesaler and then a smaller jobber before the retailer.
So more layers for maybe wider reach or specific markets.
Exactly. These structures are strategic choices about efficiency, reach, covering markets producers couldn't otherwise. Consumer markets, industrial markets. They use different common structures, maybe their own sales branches for B2B or industrial distributors.
We usually think of products moving forward, production to us.
The forward flow.
But what about the other way? Our sources mention reverse flow channels. These sound increasingly important.
Hugely important, especially with sustainability concerns and product life cycles.
So this is about returns, recycling.
All of the above. Customers reusing things like containers, refurbishing products for resale, recycling materials, even remanufacturing components, and finally, responsible disposal.
So what does this mean for, for us, beyond just being greener.
Well, it directly impacts how easily you can return something you bought.
Ah, okay.
It affects the availability of refurbished goods like electronics, how companies manage waste. It can even influence costs. It's a core part of the circular economy idea.
Giving products a life beyond their first use.
Exactly. It's a big shift.
Okay, so we understand channels exist, they have flows, structures, even reverse flows. How do companies actually design them?
Well, it's not just about selling. It really starts with analyzing what customers need and value deeply.
Like what specifically?
Things like desired lot size. How many units do people typically want to buy at once? One. A dozen. A pallet load.
Okay, that affects wholesale versus retail.
Definitely. Then waiting and delivery time. How fast do they need it? Instantly. Within a day. A week.
Patience levels vary.
Hugely. And spatial convenience. How easy is it for them to get the product? Nearby store. Delivered. Willing to travel.
Location, location, location. But for the customer's access.
Right. Also product variety. How much choice do they expect in one place? A huge assortment or a curated selection?
And finally,
Service backup. Do they need credit? Delivery. Installation. Repairs. What support is required post-purchase?
wow, okay, so you analyze all that first.
You have to. It shapes the entire channel design.
Then you choose your partners and decide how many intermediaries to use.
Correct. Which leads to, broadly, 3 distribution strategies. First, exclusive distribution.
Limited partners.
Very limited. Maybe just one or a few in a large area. Gives high control, preserves brand image, often used for luxury goods.
Makes sense. Premium brands want that control.
Then there's selective distribution. More than one intermediary, but not all of them. You select partners based on criteria.
A balance between coverage and control.
Good way to put it.
Yeah.
And finally, intensive distribution. Get the product into as many outlets as possible.
Like soft drinks or snacks. Everywhere.
Exactly. Widespread availability is the goal.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental strategic choice, defining accessibility and market position.
Our sources also bring up this value versus cost equation. Different
Mhm.
channels cost different amounts.
Absolutely. A direct sales force, for example, is expensive per interaction,
High cost per transaction.
but they can offer very high value-added sales,
Yeah.
complex products, consulting,
Right, B2B stuff maybe.
often, yeah.
Mm.
Internet sales, on the other hand, usually have a much lower cost per transaction.
But maybe less value add, less hand-holding.
It depends on the product, but potentially yes. The trick is finding the channel mix that delivers the needed value at an acceptable cost.
Finding that sweet spot.
And managing this whole ecosystem isn't the one-off. It's continuous.
Ongoing work.
Selecting partners, training them, motivating them, evaluating performance, and you have to be ready to modify the design. Markets change, tech evolves, customers change.
Constant adaptation. Okay, let's zoom in now on retailing. That final step.
Right. All the activities involved in selling goods or services directly to us, the final consumers, for our personal use.
The last mile for so many products.
And there's a real spectrum in the level of service retailers offer.
Okay.
At one end, pure self-service. Think supermarkets. You find it, you bag it, you pay.
Minimal interaction.
Then self-selection. You still find your own stuff, but help is available if you need it, maybe like some department stores.
Bit more support.
Moving up, limited service retailers. More active sales help, maybe easier returns, credit options.
Okay.
And at the top, full service. Salespeople guide you through the whole process, high-end stores, specialty boutiques, lots of personal attention.
Tailored experience.
Yeah, exactly. And the types of retailers are incredibly diverse too.
Yeah, our sources mentioned a few interesting ones, like specialty stores.
Right, narrow product line, but deep expertise. Like the Body Shop example, they really lean into curation and knowledge.
A counter to the huge online guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you have extreme value or hard discount stores. Think Aldi. Masters of efficiency to keep prices incredibly low.
Stripped down, focused on price.
And then showrooms, a bit of a hybrid model. Historically, they might sell via catalog. You'd see the item, maybe order it or pick it up there.
Right. And speaking of showrooms, that leads to the whole showrooming phenomenon.
Ah, yes, that really shook things up.
Explain that again.
It's when you go into a physical store, check out a product, touch it, feel it, ask questions,
Get the info you need.
and then you pull out your phone, find it cheaper online, maybe scan a QR code and buy it from someone else right there in the store.
Ouch. That had to hurt traditional retailers.
Big time. It forced them to adapt. Focus on the in-store experience, integrate their own online options better, maybe match prices.
Underscores that power of information again.
Totally. And retailers, beyond just service level and type, make other critical decisions,
Apply it.
defining their target market precisely. Who are we actually trying to reach? What product assortment will appeal most to them?
Gotta have the right stuff.
And location, still absolutely critical. Central business district, shopping mall, standalone. It matters hugely.
Location, location, location. Still true.
Pretty much. And don't forget store atmosphere, the whole look and feel.
The vibe.
Exactly. Lighting, music, layout. It's all designed to influence your mood, your behavior, how long you stay, what you buy. It's psychological.
Wow. Okay. Let's switch gears slightly to private label brands.
Yeah, the retailer's own brands or wholesaler brands.
These aren't just cheap generics anymore, are they?
Not at all. Many are highly respected, high-quality brands now. Think Trader Joe's or Costco's Kirkland Signature.
Right. So why the growth?
Several reasons. One, they're usually more profitable for the retailer.
Better margins.
Two, they offer exclusivity. Unique products or designs you can only get there.
Creates loyalty.
And three, often very competitive pricing that attracts customers. They're often seen as great value, sometimes even better than national brands.
So what makes them successful?
Consistent quality is key. Good marketing to build their own brand identity.
Yeah.
And, well, they control the shelf space.
Ah, built-in advantage?
Yeah.
A real power shift in branding.
Definitely.
Okay, moving up the chain again. Wholesaling.
Right, the backbone. Selling goods and services not to us, the end consumers, but to other intermediaries, retailers, industrial users.
The B2B sale before the B2C sale? Often.
Often, yes. It's crucial, but often invisible to the final buyer.
And there are different types here, too.
Oh, yeah. Merchant wholesalers are common. They actually buy the goods, take title, and resell them.
They own the inventory.
Then you have brokers and agents. They don't take title. They just facilitate the buying and selling, usually for a commission.
Matchmakers.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And manufacturers might have their own branches and offices that handle wholesaling functions directly. Gives them more control.
So what functions do wholesalers actually perform? Why are they needed?
They add significant value. A big one is bulk breaking,
Breaking bulk.
buying in huge quantities from manufacturers, then selling smaller, more manageable quantities to retailers who can't handle or afford massive orders.
Makes sense. Easier for the smaller guys.
They provide warehousing, storage, handling, efficient movement of goods, often financing too, offering credit terms to buyers.
Helps the retailer's cash flow.
Absolutely. And they're a source of market information.
Yeah.
They see trends, they hear feedback, and they pass that data both up to suppliers and down to customers.
They're like the nervous system of the channel.
That's a really good description.
Yeah.
Connecting manufacturers to a wide network of buyers,
Okay, this naturally leads us to market logistics, the physical side.
often called supply chain management these days. It's the physical flow of materials, goods, from origin all the way to final use.
The superhighway making it all happen.
Right. And its efficiency directly impacts prices and availability for you.
So what's the main goal of logistics? Just move stuff cheap.
It's more nuanced. It's about getting the right product to the right customer at the right place at the right time. And yes, at the lowest possible total cost. It's a balancing act
Optimizing everything.
at every step.
Yeah.
It's incredibly complex.
What are the key decisions involved?
Well, first, order processing. How orders come in, how they're handled, processed, shipped out. Lots of IT involved now for efficiency.
Getting the order right and out the door fast.
Then warehousing. Not just storing goods, but where? How many warehouses? How should they be designed for efficient movement? Automation is huge here now.
Strategic placement, rapid turnover.
Exactly. Which leads to inventory management. This is a big
There's
one.
not stock to keep.
Precisely. It's a delicate balance. See, placing orders has costs, order processing costs. Fewer, larger orders generally mean lower processing costs per year.
Okay.
But UT, holding inventory, also has costs. Storage space, insurance, potential damage or obsolescence. These are inventory carrying costs, and they go up the more inventory you hold.
Ah, so bigger orders mean higher carrying costs?
Right. The goal is to find the optimal order quantity, where the total cost processing plus carrying is minimized. It's a constant calculation for businesses.
A strategic trade-off.
Always. And finally, transportation. Probably the most visible part.
Trucks, trains, ships, planes.
Rail, truck, water, air, even pipelines for liquids and gases. And digital for software, media. Each mode has different costs, speeds, capacities, reliability.
You choose based on the need.
Right. Our sources mention things like piggyback, putting truck trailers on trains for long distances, then using trucks for the final local delivery. It combines the efficiency of rail with the flexibility of trucks.
Lever combinations.
All about finding the most cost-effective, timely way to bridge the distance.
So bringing it all together, what does this deep dive mean for us, for you listening?
Well, I think it really highlights the sheer complexity, the strategic importance of all these systems working behind the scenes.
It's not just academic.
It's not at all. Understanding channels, retail strategies, logistics, it explains why your favorite things are on the shelf, when you want them, where you want them, often at the price you expect.
It's the hidden machinery of our daily lives, enabling our whole consumer economy.
Perfectly put.
And it makes you wonder, with technology moving so fast, AI, drones, ultra-fast delivery, hyper-customization,
Right.
how are these intricate webs going to change next? Will it be drones delivering groceries? Local 3D printing of shoes?
It's constantly evolving. The journey of goods today looks nothing like it did 50 years ago, and it'll likely look very different again 50 years from now.
A fascinating space to watch. Definitely something to think about.